Hello, my good people. God answers prayers because I was just started where I can get a good goat for milking. But to my surprise, today I've just got a good milk goat, and it goes by the name Toggenburg. And to my surprise, because it is a blessing to me because I've just reached in this farm and it is now calving down. Yeah, actually it's not calving down, it is lambing. Yeah, it is now giving birth to a kid. Yeah, let me show you this goat here. The goat, it has just gave birth to a kid just right now. Here is the kid. This is the Toggenburg breed. Yeah, this Toggenburg, it is meant for milk production. Yeah, remember when I was training you guys yesterday, I was talking where can I get this breed for dairy breed for goat, and here it is. Apart from this one, we can see other breeds. We have a male there. Let me just expand this camera so that we can see this male. Yeah, there is a male here. Yeah, this is a male Toggenburg here. Then there is another one in the rooftop. Yeah, you can see another one here on top of this. Yeah, I can see one here. I don't know why this camera is not. It is now not responding well. Yeah, let me go near those ones. Yeah, so that we can really appreciate. Yeah, I can't view that that goat very well, so I have to go closer and closer, guys. Going closer to those goats so that we can really appreciate about those two goats. Yeah? So that I can show you how Toggenburg are. Let me show you the goat that is on top of the roof. I don't know how it climbed over there. Remember, goats are actually they like climbing on things. Yeah, I was talking about this male. This it is here. Let me just put this camera well. Yeah, it should be. Let me just put the normal camera. Yeah, here the goat. This is a male Toggenburg. As you can see, it has horn, and I think this male goat is very aggressive. Yeah, I hear it actually knocks people down. Yeah, then I was talking about this one. Yeah, huyu mbuzi alipandaje hapa? It here. You know, I don't understand one thing. Oh, it just came to here, then it jumped over there. Yeah, here it is on the rooftop. So our goat has just climbed down. Here you can see this is the male one. Here it is. This is the one that was up there. But I'll just put a lot of concentration in this goat that's just lambed. Here it is. You can see my kipochi. My kipochi is here. Where I am going, I have my kipochi here with me. Yeah, this is what I usually carry with some light stuff. Yeah. So we're talking about this. I was talking about this has just calved here. It has just given birth here. Yeah. So that means this is something like a blessing. Yeah. Blessing. Yeah. This is the way it has calved. Yeah, this is like just a blessing. Yeah, it has just calved today, some minutes ago, and this is it. You can see this lamp is very strong and very hardy. So today I was just going to dive about Toggenburg. Yeah, so when I'm talking about Toggenburg, yeah, because I'm just going to talk something about actually what we call the Toggenburg breed. Yeah, so I'll just state the small history about this breed of goat, because we know that the origin of this type of goat actually was from Swaziland. Because it was Swaziland, remember that Toggenburg goat stand out not just because of its milk, but because of its resilience, unique appearance. Yeah, as you can see the way about the color, and I don't know which color is this, but it's something like I usually see something like fawn in color. So that is the color of the Toggenburg, and this is a pure breed of Toggenburg. Yeah, that it means it is resilience, unique appearance, and rich history. Yeah, so this means this goat has fed families for centuries, in valleys, in hillsides, and now even in large commercial farms. Yeah, so that means that their footage in this goat breed, it's not exactly about milk, but Actually, a lot of people have just fetched a lot of fortune from this breed of goat. Yeah. So when I was telling you that the origin was Swiss, so that means the breed, it takes the name from Toggenburg Valley, nested in the actually in the northern region of Swaziland. Yeah. So that means surrounded by the Swiss Alpine. Yeah. When I'm talking about Swiss Alps, it means this valley is known for its green meadow, clean waters, and climate perfect for dairy animals. Yeah, when I'm talking about dairy animals, you know, I'm talking about cattle, goat. This is a dairy goat. So, okay, the local farmers in this region began actually selectively breeding goats for milk production 100 years ago. And this, which is Toggenburg goat, was born region. Yeah, this breed of goat, you can see like that one is running on the cornering. It is just cornering. Yeah, so just saying that historical, it means by the late maybe 18th, Toggenburg goat was already making happiness in Europe, and they were officially recognized for its distinct breed. They were among the first dairy goats exported worldwide to the UK, US, India, East Africa, like here in Kenya now. Yeah. So this is the one that was on top of iron sheet. In fact, some of these first recorded dairy goat society, especially in the American and the entire region, these tell us the goat reliability in milk quality have been respected globally for over a century. So Toggenburg are famous for two things. Their consistent milk and yield, and their strong adaptability when kept on the mountains and lowlands. Yeah. Guys, when I'm talking about Toggenburg, actually they are famous in two things. Yeah, one of it is just about consistent milk yield and strong adaptability. Whether kept on mountain slopes, whether on the lowland farms, they perform well. What do I mean adaptability? They can thrive well to any environment. Yeah, you can see like here they're just enclosed here. They can graze, actually browse the entire period. You can see even there is food for them here where they eat. These are just some maize cobs, some Irish potato. So they are just enclosed here so that they can feed here. So you can see if they can thrive well here, it means they can thrive in any other place. Yeah. So another thing about these, and unlike some goats that are stubborn and unpredictable, Toggenburgs are calm. You can see like that one, very calm indeed. That there it is very calm. You can see this one is very calm. The other one that's just given birth is very calm. So I was talking about they are friendly, easy to manage, and even first time farmers. If you want to venture in a goat breed, one of the goats that you can select are these ones because of their beautiful nature and how they are not disturbing the way we know. You know, let me just tell you a small history. I used to graze this goat. You know, when you are grazing goat, you have to be very aggressive, because you see a goat, it is here in the first moment. After some time, you see a goat to the other side, so you have to chase, run, so that at the end of the day, they have to be full. They have to feed well, then they be full. So these animals are very disturbing. If you are not careful enough, others will be lost. Others will be a entire thing. So when you're grazing this type of animals, you have to be very. Actually, you have to keep them. You have to maintain the eye contact with them, because if you're not good enough in grazing them, they will leave you there and actually will be in trouble. So I was talking about actually the way dairy goat revolution in Africa and beyond. With a global rise in demand for goat milk, more farmers in Africa, Asia, Latin America are turning to high yield goat breed like this one. So that means Toggenburg, due to its balance in milk production and hardiness, has become a key player in this revolution. So that means what I can just tell people, if you want to dive into maybe goat farming, this is one of the selected breeds of animals that they can thrive well. Actually, they can thrive well in those region. So because I can just schedule one interview with one of the farmers so that he can tell us how they started this venturing to this type of farming. So you can now see this goat here grazing, not standing, but this one is grazing, just browsing, trying to get food for itself and the entire thing. Yeah, my lot of concentration will just put in the other one that I've just lumped some few minutes ago, so that we can really appreciate. Yeah, you know, I'm here, but okay. The farm was requesting me because this breed of this Toggenburg, it has an history of giving birth to two, but today, yeah, it has just gave birth to only one kid. Here is the kid. You see the way it is healthy and very strong, yeah, with all the characteristics of a good Toggenburg. Yeah, you can see here the kid, very healthy, very strong. It has not started jumping, but with a short duration it will start jumping. Yeah, so that means it has just give birth to a very beautiful kid, and I can really appreciate this kid, the way it looks. Yeah, you can see the way this is, now we call that actually mothering. Yeah, mothering. So it has to bonding with the mother, because you can see it is licking its face. Yeah, you know, these are nice moments. Yeah, it is licking and the entire thing, it is licking its kid and the entire thing. Yeah, this is just to create bonding between the kid and the mother. With that we really appreciate. Yeah, so you can see what is feeding on. I told you these are browsers. Yeah, you can see it is just browsing, plucking from up, chewing and feeding on the entire thing. Yeah, remember the script that I was having yesterday about this goat breed. Yeah, I was talking about browsing, so that is what I mean by browsing. Yeah, it just eats a little here, it runs to another place. Actually, it eats a little, and at the end of the day, yeah, it will be full. Actually, it will be full. And a goat breed, yeah. Remember, he talked about how to raise them and the entire thing about vaccination, where I spoke about vaccine for enterotoxemia, that is Jovaclost. Then I discussed something about the PPR, Pes des Petite, that is a disease in goat farming. Yeah, and I talked about CCPP, contagious caprine pneumonia, yeah, which affects the lungs, the respiratory system of a goat. Yeah, and you can see even sometimes when you do a post-mortem, yeah, you can see something like a petechiation. Yeah, you can see something like it was something like a flu. It was just coughing, so the lungs are inflamed. So even I spoke about something like a sheeppox, where you see on the skin of the sheep, yeah, we have some spots there that are there, so that we call that sheeppox. Remember, those are viral diseases for goat. Nikujane niyo bag because I'm leaving. Yeah, so those are sheep diseases for that. And even I went ahead and discussed about actually how to sell, marketing and market analyzing the whole market, where I said that you can sell directly to farmers like these here. Yeah, pay these here. One of the things that you can do, yeah, you can sell it for breeding. Yeah, so that means you can sell it because it is going to me to do what we call mating. Yeah, animal do what we call mating with other goats, so that they can get this type of breed. Yeah, and there is where we have a lot of money there. Yeah, the pesa is in terms of breeding. Yeah, because when a farmer needs these sheep for these goat for breeding, yeah, he has to give you a good money. But when he wants it for slaughter, that means you won't fetch a lot of money as expected, because at the end of the day, selling. Yeah, we have prices for maybe meat. You see, like this, standing with me, you want to swagger me here. Yeah, you have seen the way it has actually it has supported itself with a hind foot, and it was just like it want to swagger me here, it wanted to knock me here. It does not have a very good history. Yeah? So that means, in terms of care and the entire thing, they have to take a lot of consciousness, because it can hurt somebody. So I was talking about marketing analysis and analyzing the market. So somebody can get it for breeding, somebody can get it for maybe in a butcher to go make meat out of it. And with the meat selling, it does not fetch much of the. What somebody can do is just about actually, wait, imeenda, it has run away. ran away. So ndio hiyo nyingine. Actually they want to escape. Rudisha huyo mwingine. Ndio anakuja. Chop, it has gone. So let them bring the back. They will come back, as we are discussing. So I was telling something about market for meat and the entire thing. You see the way it is now. It is now drummering. It is drummering with my bag. You see, this thing is not good. Yeah, it has gone. It has gone. Yeah. That it has ran away, so even the content is now disappearing, yeah, from the screen. Yeah, I was just doing a content, then the content creators just ran away. I don't know where I'll get a call, but I have one of them there. Yeah, so I was talking about how to sell. Yeah, I remember in my pig explanation about market analysis. Yeah, I told you if you want to put a lot of, actually you want to sell something. Yeah, make sure you have record. When you have record, you just calculate the inputs. That means feed, the entire thing, what you spend in that animal. Then you look at all the charges from the veterinary and the entire thing. Anything that you spend, you must have record for that. And when you are selling, you have to analyze. If because I spent this much in that goat, how much can I sell this goat in the market? So with that you can get, are you making a profit or a loss? So I was talking about even about value addition. With value addition, the advantage is, one of the value addition in the goat meat, it is talking about nyama choma. A lot of people like the roasted meat, especially for a goat. These people like that goat because actually it has a very good meat. So a lot of people like that, and that is one of the things somebody can venture in terms of value addition. Just add your own value, start nyama choma in a place, so that people can just, maybe the travelers and the entire people, they can just come there, eat the nyama choma. At the end of the day, they get satisfied, and they end back to their duty. Like me alone, I like nyama choma very much. I like pork. I like nyama choma. Yeah, we call it in Africa nyama choma. There outside, I don't know, maybe roasted meat. Yeah, unless you have a good name, you can just comment there. Now that's it about Toggenburg farming. I really appreciate you guys for your time, and I really appreciate that. Thank you for now. Goodbye. Let's meet some other day. Bye bye. Mumezipata? So nisimame huko kuja nazo.